Good morning, everyone. I hope that you are all doing well. Welcome to Collective Guidance Tarot. So, in today's reading, I wanted to look at Mary, Harry and Megan's what's the I think it's a holiday card. I'm sorry, I'm really distracted. I've been trying to get my mom to keep quiet because it's really hard for me to do readings when she's blubbering in the background. It's really distracting. So yeah, I wanted to look into that energy, what they have going on, what's their story, because yeah, there's obviously something that they're trying to communicate in that holiday card that is heavily of photoshopped. So yeah, I'm going to look into that, and yeah, I hope that you guys are doing well. Thank you for your patience, and I hope that your families are well, and that yeah, you are all safe. We are losing a lot of people this year, especially at this time. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that's what has been happening. So yeah, and I hope that your families are safe and that you are keeping them safe. So let us begin. I am first going to start with the animal spirit deck to sort of get the overall energy, see what's going on, and yeah, basically the hidden energy of what they were trying to convey in that holiday card. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Okay, the lion in reverse. So the lion, it symbolizes strength, someone that doesn't really have a lot of fears. They can face anything. But then when the lion comes out in reverse, this is a vulnerable. When it's in the shadow, this is a vulnerable energy. So I don't know what that means, but we are going to see the supporting cards and see what message supports this feeling. Someone feels vulnerable. I don't know who it is, or maybe they feel like if they show their kids, if they publicly show us their kids, then the kids will be vulnerable. I don't know why, but I'm just assuming because I haven't pulled out the supporting cards. So yeah. So this is, it symbolizes strength, or there's some weakness in their family. And also that holiday card that was released, it was meant to symbolize family values, closeness of a family, love, but then it's coming out in reverse. The lion card is coming out in reverse, so which tells me that yeah, there's it's not really over, it's not a happy a family that is built on a strong foundation that can withhold outside elements, because lions are family orientated. They have to function in a pack. It's a pride, yeah. They have to function in a pride. It's like that dependency, interdependency, where especially the male lion, in as much as it has strength to protect the family, it's heavily reliant on the females to feed, to eat, because the females are more agile. They can hunt better than the lion, but the male lion has a better chance of protecting the pride than the females can. If they are in a group, they can do it, but it's always better to have a male lion in the family, in the pride. And also another thing, another message that I just got is someone that feels abandoned, because when this guy gets old, it's either if he gets old or he gets kicked out of his pride, he has a higher chance of dying. That whole system that lions have going on, when younger lions take over another pride and they kill off their offsprings. Yeah, I'm getting that energy. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting. I just got that image in my head that this is someone that has just lost family, and they're trying to make sense of their place in the world. It's like I'm losing. I just lost my family and I'm trying to build again. So yeah, in male lion, this might be Harry's energy. He might be feeling like he just got kicked out of this pride, this huge family, and then now he's starting his own thing, which is really confusing him because he doesn't really know what's going on. It's not as authentic as, because if 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 an animal comes out of balance, it's not acting within its element. So yeah, maybe that's what why did it take me forever to get that message? But yeah, there's that feeling of I don't know what I'm doing. It would have been easier if I had, that whole family system. Yeah, then there's Megan, the peacock. She's coming out in reverse. Yeah, then there's and the peacock is someone that likes to show off, and we've all seen with everything that Megan does. If she's going to buy bread, then she's going to wear designer clothes. What a sad life. If she's going to, she craves attention, and she wants to be in the public eye, but she doesn't want it in a positive way. It's not in a positive light way. People are recognizing her without any effort. She basically has to force us to recognize her in a positive light, and it's not working. That's why they're now targeting channels, because in her mind she's significant, and we need to recognize that she's significant, and she wants us to record. She's basically forcing us. Even in that card that they released, it's like she wants to draw in the attention. And with air energy, air is strategy. It's someone that is tactful. It's manipulation, especially when it's in reverse. It's stoicness, coldness. So basically, what she's trying to do with that card is it doesn't represent all these family values. It's like she wants to portray that image to like a naive person. It looks like a simple card, but once you sit down and start analyzing, which is energy, analyzing things, once you start analyzing it, you start to notice the things. So those things are put there, they are done to throw us off a loop, to sort of keep us in our minds, because this is air energy. And the more we are in our minds, the more she throws us in a loop, the more attention we give them, the more we talk about them. That's how she basically thrives. And yeah, I'm going to say this, she doesn't really she likes attention, but she's starting to notice that not every attention is good. And she doesn't like the people that can sort of see through the illusions, because also the peacock creates illusions with with the feathers and stuff. When a peacock doesn't have its feathers out, it looks like a normal bird. But then once it opens up, it gives off this illusion of a beautiful bird. That's the message that I'm getting. So the illusion in all of this is that she's trying to paint this family orientated, beautiful image of her having this lovely foundation, but it's contradictory. It's an act. It's like at the tip of an iceberg where what's underneath the surface is actually much bigger than what we can't see, because the truth of the matter is that they can't really build a solid foundation while having discarded everyone that actually cared about them. It's impossible. So imagine, like guys, imagine dating someone that has basically discarded everyone in their life. It immediately gives you the message that you are also discardable. So that's the energy that I'm getting. Yeah, they want to portray this image of love, family, you know. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like they want to confuse us, because when we are confused, we ask a lot of questions, and when we ask a lot of questions, we draw attention to the people that we expect to give us the answers, which are Harry and Meghan. So yeah, let's move on from that. Yeah. Okay, so with the camel is earth energy, but it withholds. The camel withholds. It can carry water for like, I don't know if it's weeks or months. It's a withholding of emotions, and the camel is very stubborn, and also with the buffalo. So what I'm getting with this foundation that is not stable is that someone in this relationship withholds emotions, and that person is this individual that represents this air energy, this stoic, cold energy, narcissistic. Look at me, I'm I'm beautiful. It's about me. It's a withholding of emotions. So someone that has a lot of emotions, but they withhold. They are very selfish with emotions. But what's going on, with the moon, what's going on is a lot of trauma. Megan has a lot of trauma. I think that's the one thing that we sometimes miss about her, is that she has a lot of trauma. Everything that she does has to be for show. Because in as much as her father spoiled her, Megan always felt insignificant. I don't know who her friends are, but they maybe came from families that were well grounded, families with a mother and father. They had the pleasure of growing up in a positive environment, and she always envied stuff about her friends. This is someone that withholds a lot of emotions, but there's a lot brewing underneath the surface, like something that's really waiting to explode. And mix that with power, influence, and money, then yeah, you get a recipe for disaster. And also, yeah, the buffalo, this is also like a stubborn energy. This is someone that is also family orientated. They protect their young, but these two don't really match. And this person is looking away. The camel is looking away from the buffalo. So this person that is cold and stoic is looking away from this buffalo, and this basically both of them are very immature, and that stubborn energy comes from a place of trauma, and it creates that immaturity in relationship. It's basically everyone is looking away from the other one, but it's only this person, the buffalo, that is looking at this person. It's like he has to look at her for everything, for the strategies, for the basically everything that you see out there. Megan has a hand in it. Harry doesn't have a hand in anything. He's just a gimmick. He's just the person that has to stand, because yeah, duh, without Harry there wouldn't be a Megan, which is really true. I don't know why people want to act like that is not the truth, but we talk about her because of what she has done to her family when she married into the royal family. Do you get it? We wouldn't really care if what was her character, Rachel, whatever, Zane. If she had left her family, no one would care, because at the time no one even knew who she was. So that's why she wants to, destroy all the channels, all the media outlets that don't view her as this magnificent thing, because we can basically see through the illusions. So yeah, let's pull the archetypes and see what comes out. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. So Spirit is saying that the offering is coming out in the shadow. So this is an offer that was not made in good will. So someone is doubting the offer that they made to someone, which is an offering. Like an offering can be like marriage, an engagement, whatever. Someone regrets this offer that they made, and the center of all of this is the tear emotions. And I told you guys that there's a lot of things that are going on emotionally. We came here asking about the card, but Spirit is saying that that card is an illusion, because what's going on underneath, what's being withheld from us, is what's going on in their relationship, is that things are falling apart and someone is going to cry. But it's through this tear, because Kim Krantz, in her guidebook, she talks about how the tear is supposed to heal you, and it's through this tear that someone is going to find relief. It's going to bring, it's either they pray for this relationship, they fix it, which is impossible when you're dealing with a narcissist, one that is covert, one that is overt. You know, there are people that are called vulnerable narcissists, and I think Harry is like a vulnerable narcissist. He can easily be manipulated. Why? Because he's not that intelligent. He doesn't have the brains. So Spirit is saying that whoever is going to bring in this tear energy, it's not a good energy, but at the same time there's that relief. At the end of the tear there's relief, and it's going to bring him closer. It's going to humble him. Whatever it is that's going to happen here, it's going to humble him, because the one thing, that the one person that he thought would never betray him, is the person that is going to betray him. It's that betrayal energy. The tear is betrayal, and it's grieving. He's going to grieve. He's not going to grieve for her, but he's going to grieve for the person that he has lost. For him, someone that was once confident, that was starting to, mature, grow up, see errors in his ways, but then he sort of reverted back into his old ways. He's not in his element. It's like he forgot who he is and where he comes from. Whoever it is that is going to initiate this tear energy, and yeah, I'm highly getting that it's this camel and peacock energy that is very stoic, which holds emotions. It's going to humble him. The one person that he thought would never betray him, the one person that he thought he would grow old with, is the person that is going to bring him the most tears, that is currently bringing him the most tears. Nothing he does is ever appreciated. Why? Because in her mind, he's not in his element. In her mind, she's this amazing person, and yeah, she basically moved him to the US because that is her element. And in the US has a lot of narcissists, especially Hollywood. All these places that are flooded by celebrities, it harbors a lot of narcissistic energy, dark energy. So he's now appreciating what he once had, and he's starting to regret this offering that he once made, because he can sort of sense that in the near future he's going to cry and he's going to grieve like his old self. He's currently grieving his old self, and this energy is going to humble him. I think I'm going to end the reading. Yeah, the underworld. This is a death of something. The underworld is a dark energy, depression. Yeah, the stone. Someone that is cold, immovable, very stubborn. Remember I spoke about the stubborn energy. Yeah, it's like basically making an offering to a stone. Someone that has a stone can't feel. A stone doesn't have emotions, and he's coming out as a fire sign. Fire signs are very passionate. They're very fiery. They like to display affection. They're very fiery, but he's literally out of his element. He's confused. He feels like a gimmick. He feels like he's being controlled. He feels like everything that he does is never authentic. And with the underworld, it's like the death of what was. And the one thing that he thought would never betray him, I repeat, is the person that is going to bring him the most tears, because this person has basically taken him to the underworld, a very dark place where he's surrounded by darkness. He feels like he cannot escape. Why? Because he's discarded everything that once meant something to him, his friends. Yeah, he's basically living for the paparazzi. He basically became what he used to hate. It's that thing where you hate something and then you basically become the exact same thing that you hate. So yeah, guys, thank you. I'm going to end the reading. Please like, please subscribe. You can also buy me a coffee to support the channel. It really helps me out a lot. And yeah, I wish you all the best, and I hope that you are keeping your families close, taking care of your families, loving your families, and yeah, doing the best that you can. And to the single mothers, yeah, do your best and be kind to your kids. And yeah, to the families out there, to the family units, you are doing great. God is supporting you. To the family, the single mothers, God is also supporting you. God loves you. And yeah, I think it's Christmas Eve. Can you guys believe that the year is almost over? Wow. Yeah, guys, stay amazing, stay cool, and love your family. Like, do it wholeheartedly. Don't do it like Harriet and Megains. Bye.